I am one of the proud parents of the senior class of 2013. I have the distinct honor of introducing to you our guest speaker for the evening. Miss Nia Khepera is a native of Dallas. She's a graduate of David W. Carter High School. She is a mother, a wife, educator, and author. She is a graduate of the University of North Texas with a bachelor's degree in communication and public address. She has immediately started her career after her graduation as an educator. In 1994, she published her very first book entitled Poetic Discoveries. And then she went on to write 3 additional books. Just think about it. You can quote me on that. And The Wisdom of the Spirit. Mrs. Khepera, who also has a master's degree in education administration, is a certified principal in the state of Texas. Currently, she's the president of an organization that she formed in 2007 entitled the Institute for Leadership and Educational Excellence, which is an educational leadership and development program for children and teens. Mrs. Khepera has owned her own online reading company, Khepera Creations. Mrs. Khepera is the proud mother of 2 sons, Min2 and Jabari, and has been happily married to Nia Khepera for almost 20 years. I introduce to you Mrs. Nia Khepera.
I have a God-given talent to share with the world. No, it's not a secret or that which I share alone. My gift is for the world to reveal and make known. My gift has no limits, no boundaries, no end. My gift is for you, my brother, my sister, my friend. My gift is unique, designed specifically for me to share with the world so that we may be free. Free from fear, free from hatred, free from ignorance and pain. My desire is to share my gift with the world so my living is not in vain. You see, it's part of God's plan that I must fulfill, not by luck, not by chance, but according to God's will. I have a gift, you have a gift, we all have gifts, those which cometh from above. And in every gift that God has sent, at the core, there's always love. Graduates, you are the gift of hope. Good evening. In respect to all those who are present, I greet you in various languages. In English, we say hello. In Spanish, we say hola. In French, we say bonjour. In Chinese, we say ni hao. In Japan, we say konnichiwa. In German, we say guten tag. And in the hood, we say what it do, what it do. They must first get permission from the elders. If there is an elder who is present that is older than I am 45, almost 45 years of age. Notice I didn't say old. If there is an elder who is present, if you would please grant me permission to speak by saying you may. You see, it's one thing for us to teach young people respect, but it's a whole different ball game when that respect is actually different. To granting me permission to speak. If there's anything in my speech that I say that you don't like or you disagree with, please do not come see me afterwards. So you must consult the elders, because it is they who gave me permission to speak. I would like to thank Mr. Wilson, the men of Hampton, and the graduating class of 2013 for for extending me the invitation to be your keynote speaker. I am truly honored and I am truly thankful and grateful to be able to celebrate this occasion with you. And certainly it's been said many times, many ways, not Merry Christmas, but Asante Sana, which is Swahili for many thanks. And I would like to at this time thank the entire staff, teachers included, and the principal, Mr. Harris of Hampton Prep, for everything that you all have done to get these scholars to this point. And certainly we would be remiss if we did not, one more time, graduates, give all of your parents, teachers, Big Mama, Coco, whomever, a big round of applause and say thank you. I have graduated 5 times in my life. I've had a kindergarten graduation, I had a 6th grade graduation, I had a high school graduation, and I've had 2 college graduations. At those graduations, I really don't remember the location, don't really remember what I had on, but the one thought that I remember having is, I hope that the speaker doesn't speak too long. And so with that in mind, I will not be long, but I will come strong. Check. In 1998, I wrote and published my 3rd book entitled, You Can Quote Me on It. In that book, there is a quote that I think is very relevant to your journey as you begin to step into a new phase of your life. And the quote says, your thoughts take you where you want to go. Your actions are how you get there. And your faith ensures your arrival. Your thoughts, your actions, and your faith. Repeat after me, graduates. Thoughts, actions, faith. You see, what you think, what you do, and what you believe will determine how much you achieve. Let me say that again. What you think, what you do, and what you believe will determine how much you achieve. Now let's break this down as it relates to your thoughts. Your thoughts are energy. Your thoughts are powerful. Your thoughts are creativity. You have the exclusive right to think whatever it is that you want to think. That means that you have the power to shape your future. In the words of the Uplift Creed, what you think has value. But the question is, what are we thinking about? If all your thoughts is what's going to be your next post on Facebook or Instagram, then chances are you're going to be one darn good Facebookologist or Instagramologist. But if your thoughts are on finding peers and saving lives and studying weather patterns, then maybe you'll become that cardiologist. Maybe you'll become that biologist or that meteorologist. It's all up to you because it's based on your thoughts. Check? Yeah. Your thoughts are powerful. In the words of James Allen, who wrote the book, So As a Man Thinketh, you are the master of your mind. You are the molder of your character. And you are the maker and shaper of your condition, environment, and situation. What that says is that you have exclusive control of your thoughts. And your thoughts are powerful. So as a man or woman thinketh in his heart, then so is he or she. And then the second part of that quote says, your actions are how you get there. That means behind your thinking, you've got to do something. That means when you leave here, you've got to have a plan of action. That means that you have to be a bird, not an auxiliary bird, not a helping or a helpless bird, but a main bird in the sentence called your life. That means that you've got to, at this point, when you leave out of these doors, you have got to have a plan in terms of what are your next steps. I know for 100% of the graduating class, you all will be going to college. Thanks to your teachers, your principals, your parents, your road to college counselor. It's called doing the things that's necessary to not only go to college, but also to graduate from college. Check. I recently read a story, and some of you all may have heard about Chelsea Fierce. She was a homeless girl in Atlanta who graduated with a 4.46 grade point average and will be going to Spelman College as a junior because she took so many advanced placement classes that she will be able to start college as a junior. You see, it was her thoughts that defined her, not her condition. Check? It's her thoughts, and then it was the action in terms of what it is that she did. She went to school every day. She studied hard. She did the things that were necessary. Just like the things that you all will need to do as you move to the next level of your life. Thoughts, action, and then the last part of the quote said, and your faith ensures your arrival. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. Perhaps 4 years ago, you couldn't even imagine yourself sitting there because it seemed so far away. But it was during that time whereby you had to do the things that were necessary. And you may have struggled on the math portion of the task or the science portion or whatever it may have been. But look at you now. You are a 23rd Hampton Preparatory High School graduate. Why? Because you have faith. And faith says, no matter what my situation, no matter what my condition, I will make it. I will see it through. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, it will be difficult. But guess what that's called? That's called life. I want to share with you a real quick story about a little girl that I knew growing up. This little girl was smart, outgoing, very talkative. She had dreams and aspirations of one day becoming a news broadcaster or professional public speaker. She grew up poor and her parents struggled quite often. At the age of 9, her parents had gotten a divorce. And her father had to be institutionalized. She went through a whole bunch of challenges and situations, but she always held on to her dreams because she believed in herself and she thought highly of herself. And she, like many of you, had dreams and aspirations of one day going to college, although no one in her family had ever gone to college. This young lady not only graduated from high school, but she graduated from college not once, but twice. Why? Because she believed in herself. She persevered and she endured in spite of her situation. She, like the little girl in Atlanta, didn't let her condition dictate her future. She thought and believed in herself. I am that little girl. I never became a news broadcaster, but today I am a professional public speaker. And so I say to you graduates, it's all in how you think. It's all in what you do. And it's all in what you believe will determine how much you achieve. And so I close the same way that I opened with the poem entitled, I Believe in Me. And it goes like this. I believe in me. I believe in me, for the gift of life has been given. The blood, the beat, the breath, flows, thumps, and sighs like raging waters. I refuse to give up because I believe in me. For the Lord has blessed me with this day. Each second ticks with a candid cry. Each minute rolls with voices unheard. Each hour longs in painful desperation.